Hey everybody, welcome to part 33 of our Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix on PC, 100% full game playthrough. Over the course of the last few episodes, we have covered item synthesis, explored the Cavern of Remembrance, picked up all the treasure chests and puzzle pieces, did a little bit of an overview on stat maxing, and took on the first of several secret bosses in this game, the almighty one-winged angel Sephiroth. The reason we took on Sephiroth last episode instead of saving him along with the rest of the extra bosses is because I needed that Fenrir Keyblade and the negative combo ability attached to it before moving on to our next section. And what we are going to do here is start tackling the missions, and along with it they go hand in hand, the missions and minigame sections of the journal. So there are a few, I don't want to say it's drastically more, but there are more minigames in this game than there were in Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix, and way more than Chain of Memories. That's all we had there was the 100 Acre Wood stuff. So my plan is to break up these missions and mini games into two videos. I'm hoping 2 episodes will be enough to cover all this. We're going to go ahead and treat this in the same manner as the synthesis video, where I'll just splice together a clip for each mini game. That way we can cut down on the traveling time. And I'll try to do, unless some of them start getting under my skin, we'll try to do, well, actually it doesn't matter if they get under my skin because we'll be doing separate clips, so they will be in order of, I'm going to try to do them in the order they appear in the journal, so we will be doing all the worlds together. We will not be covering any of the Mushroom 13, or, you know what, I'll just let me show you real quick what we're not going to be covering. So, if we go into the journal section for missions, so Twilight Town, inspect the absent silhouette, we already did that. So, this stuff here, like mail delivery, cargo climb, anything that says try again, we're gonna do it. Anything that says Mushroom 13, we're not going to do. And then all of these fight so-and-so again, organization member in the Cavern of Remembrance, we're not going to be doing now. Because those are all considered optional bosses, secret bosses, super bosses, whatever you want to call them. Super boss would be more accurate because even with the leveling and stat maxing that we've done, the amount of damage these guys can do in one hit is like, it's just freaking ridiculous. But anyway, like I said, we're not going to cover those right now, so we're going to cover all the mini games and all the missions attached to them. So with that being said, let us go ahead and depart Hollow Radiant Garden, because Twilight Town will be the first stop on our list. Alright, so like I said in the start of this episode, what I'm going to do is do a separate little clip for each minigame. That way I can hopefully cut out any screw-ups in between, but you know, we'll see how that goes. So we are in Twilight Town, and the first mission minigame that we're going to do is actually a pretty easy one. We are going to do the mail delivery. So we are in Twilight Town, we are in Station Heights, which is, if you come in from the usual spot, save point, go out to the back alley, go out to Station Heights, go to the Help Wanted board, and we're going to do mail delivery. We did this way back in the beginning of the game with Roxas over and over again to get more money. Now we're going to do it, and we're actually looking for a certain completion time for the journal. So here we go. 9 seconds. Not bad. Quit. Alright, so now let's check the journal. So our time to beat was 14 seconds, and we got that with 5 seconds to spare, so that wasn't too terrible. So our next mini-game and attached mission is going to be the cargo climb, which is when we try to get that giant bag up the street to the garage. So once again, we're in Twilight Town, Market Street, Station Heights. Now before we start this one, here's where that Fenrir comes in handy. It's the finish of the combo that lifts this thing into the air so you can smack it and send it flying faster, and this is another timed mission. So we're going to go into abilities for this one, and we are going to turn off our combo pluses and our air combo pluses. We are going to turn on negative combo, and we are going to... Oh, Fenrir is already equipped. It's already equipped from last episode, even better. Alright, let's do cargo climb.
It's over!
Boom.
It's over!
Oh, really?
Take this! Back off! This is it! Take this! Take this! Back off! Back off! It's over! Take this!
Alright, hold on. This is not going according to plan. Alright, let's try that again and see if we just got very unlucky.
Back off! It's over! It's over! This is it! It's over! Back off! It's over! This is it! Ha! Back off! Back off! This is it! Back off! Back off! This is it! Back off! Take this! Back off! Back off!
Alright, we got it, but that was most definitely not the time to beat. Alright, so let's try something else. Let's take off all our finishing combos for a second. Or at least our ground finishing combos. See if that'll make a difference. It's been a little while since I've gone through this, so bear with me.
Rah! Aha! Rah! Aha! Aha! Rah! Yeah! Ha! 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 Thunder! Ha! Rah! Ha! 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 Rah! This is it! Ha! Take this! Rah! This is it! Rah! Ha! 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 Yeah! Ha! Ha!
There we go. Alright, so honestly, that one put up a little bit more of a fight than I thought it would, but cargo climb complete within 15 seconds. That one is now done. Alright, so our next one is still in Twilight Town, Market Street, Station Heights. Let's go ahead and fix all our ability, well, most of our abilities. You do not want any finishing combos equipped right now. You don't want any, you don't want any combo finishing moves right now. However, we are going to put our combo pluses back. Get that negative combo out of there, and let's switch to really anything that says good range. Alright, well, I guess we'll just stick with the ultimate weapon. So, Grandstander. So this one has a, if you look at it, has a score requirement. So it's not going to show us that because we haven't actually done it yet. The time as Roxas doesn't count. So Grandstander, let's do it. Alright, so we have 5 tries to get 100 points. So basically, get it in the air and just keep on matching the attack button. Like I said, make sure you don't have any combo finishers equipped because the animations will take too long and you'll lose the ball while it's happening. Now, I believe the score is cumulative, but let's not take any chances. Alright, so there's our 100. Okay, yeah, so you have to do it. You have to get all 100 hits without it hitting the ground. So once you get the score, just blow through the rest of your tries. We've done what we need to do here. Alright, so just to be sure, Grandstander, try again, complete with 100 or more points. We got 101. You know, I'm no scholar level mathematician, but I think we got it. Plus the gold Mickey symbol gives it away. Alright, so that's another one done. Alright, so our next mission and minigame is Poster Duty. So we are in the Tram Common area. We are right across from the shop. We entered in here from Station Heights. We're going to the Help Wanted sign again. Alright. I'm not good at this one. Like, I mean, if we're being honest, I have only ever made this with like a second to spare. So this might be one where I resort to like pausing in between posters. So the goal here is to put up a bunch of posters. The journal requirement for the mission score is 20 posters in 30 seconds. So I'm going to try to do this one without losing my cool, but y'all might hear a little bit of the gamer's rage on this one. I know, for the most part I've kept my cool since Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix's Gummy Ship mission debacle, but this might be where the Super Saiyan temper starts erupting again. So abilities don't really matter on this. You just need to make sure you have aerial dodge and super glide at their maximum out of form level, which we've had that for quite a while. So, all right. Put up all the posters, search for available areas, and press the Y button or the triangle if you're using a DualShock 4 controller. Look for the little squares there and put up some posters. All right. Let's let the suffering begin. Go right here. Go right here. Go here. Go here. Oh, wow, I screwed up. Okay. Hold on. Let me look at a little cheat sheet here and see where I went wrong on that. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's try it again. And basically, like, don't make a mistake I did. Like, start moving as soon as you can and try to keep the movement in between as limited as possible, just to save, like, precious seconds, because the time really does go quick. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, that's probably the best time I've ever personally got on this game, and I expected it to take at least like 30 or 40 more tries with a couple of quits in between, but alright, so we got it. So we got 26 seconds, and if we look in the mission entry, as I said, we needed 30 seconds. Alright, so now we are going to do... what am I doing? Separate clips. Alright, so poster duty's done way more painlessly than I thought, so that's cool. No rage yet. It's coming. Don't worry, the rage is coming. If not during this section, we're going to be doing gummy stuff after this, so the rage is coming. Stay tuned. Alrighty, for our next mission/mini game, we are still in Twilight Town. We are still in the Tram Common. We're at that help wanted sign again. We're going to be doing Bumblebuster. There are bees everywhere. Okay, you know what? This one is easy. Make sure in your shortcut menu you have Magnega and Thundaga, because we are just going to gather up these bees and vaporize them. I don't remember the journal time offhand. Well, we'll find out in a second when we look at it, because this should only take one shot. Get rid of the bees. You heard him.
Thunder!
2 seconds. 2 seconds. So the journal time for that one... Bumblebuster, complete within 10 seconds. Yeah, I think we did it. I think we got that one covered. We're good. We're good. Alright, another one down. This is actually already going better than I thought it would, but then again, I really thought that poster duty was going to be a killer, so this is working out well. Alright, for our next minigame/mission score, we are still right where we were for the last two. We're in Twilight Town's Tram Common area at the Help Wanted sign. For this one, we are going to once again alter our abilities. Let's get that negative combo on. Let's turn off our combo pluses. Nope, not that one. Let's get Fenrir equipped again, so our combo is now 1. We have no finishing abilities active right now. So this time we're playing Junk Sweep. Get rid of all the junk. When hitting the junk, try to aim for other piles. The less swings you take to get rid of the junk, the more money you make. Alright, so here's how this one works. We have 0 swings. I think we have to do complete with less than 6 points. So we got to do this in 5 swings. So the best thing we can do is stand right here in front of one and try to make it bump into the other ones. Look at that, we just got rid of 3 of them. If we play our cards right here, let's see. Look at that. Look how easy that was. 3 swings. And if we check our journal, complete with less than 6 points, and yeah, we did it quite easily. Alright, the next clip, we get to go back to a different, the next ones are going to be fun. A little repetitive, but you won't see the repetitive part. Alright, for our next mission, we are back in the Sandlot, and we are going to go and partake in the struggle, which we haven't seen since the very beginning of the game. So, I mean, go back to your regular ability set, take off that negative combo, put back all the super cool finishing abilities. Like, we can go back to our regular normal setup for this one. The one thing I will recommend is make sure you have the draw ability for Sora, and it certainly can't hurt to equip Follow the Wind. Our strength is already maxed out, so it doesn't matter that we're taking a little bit of a hit, because Follow the Wind has its own draw ability too. And let's just make sure. Let's see how many draw abilities we actually have. Alright, so we have 3 of them, plus the one on the Follow the Wind Keyblade. I think we'll be good for this. Alright, so talk to this guy. Struggle Battle R is now open. You can register at the battle board there. The rules are the same. You don't have enough experience to fight Cypher yet. Alright, yeah, so we don't have enough to fight Cypher. So right now, our only option is to battle Hayner, which is just fine. So let's go ahead and battle Hayner.
I'll show you. Yeah. It's over. It's over. Playing around. Ah. Yeah. This is it. No more playing around. How could I lose?
Alright, so the battle ended automatically because we got possession of all 200 orbs, which supersedes the timer. So for that battle, well, that mission, we only had to win by 100 or a margin of 100 or more points. So say if he had 50, we had to have the other 150. If he had 47, we had to have at least 147, so on and so forth. Alright, so that's it for the Hayner struggle mission. Now if we look at this again, participate in the struggle battle, we can still only battle Hayner. So you have to beat Hayner 10 times to unlock Setzer for the next mission, so I'll see you all back for the next clip after we do that. Alright, so now that we've racked up 10 victories against Hayner, the option to fight Setzer is now available to us. Incidentally, I wasn't sure at the end of the last clip, so I didn't want to say it. When the battle ends, you don't have to quit and then go back into it. You can just hit retry and it still counts as another win. So like I said, we've beaten Hayner 10 times. We've already cleared his struggle mission. Now we're on to Setzer. So go back over here again. Participate in the struggle. Yes. Battle Setzer.
My life is a chip in your pie.
Yeah. Take this. It's over.
This isn't what we agreed on.
We didn't agree on nothing. Alright, so same thing. I mean, we are like ridiculously overpowered for this right now anyway, so getting all 200 orbs is child's play. So that was the Struggle Setzer mission, and if we go into the journal... So, with Hayner, we had to win by 100 or more points. By 100 or more points. For Setzer, we had to win with 150 or more points. Alright, so now I'm going to go whoop Setzer's ass 9 more times. I won't make you guys sit here and watch that. I will see you on the next clip when we get our final struggle opponent and corresponding minigame and mission entry. Alright, so I did 9 more fights against Setzer, which gives us the option to fight our final struggle opponent, Cypher. So let's go on over here. Battle Cypher.
Kneel, loser! Take this!
This is for Renoa.
This is it.
And Self.
We're not done
And
yet!
Squall. And Quistis. And everybody. All Final Fantasy VIII characters, if you somehow don't know that. Alright, so again, we won with a score of 200 rather easily. And as it turns out, for the Cypher struggle mission, you had to win with all 200 points, which again was a cakewalk because we are so ridiculously overpowered for this minigame. It's ridiculous. Oh, look at that. As a result, we picked up Setzer's character entry, which just so happened to complete the characters tab for Twilight Town. Alright. So that is it for the struggle part of the missions. But don't worry, we got plenty of stuff to do in Olympus Coliseum that's kind of the same idea. Alright, for our last Twilight Town mission that doesn't involve Mushroom 13 or Secret Boss or such and such, we are back in the Tram Common, not Tram Common, we're back in Station Heights. There's the job board we used earlier on. So we're going to find Wance's item shop, and then we're going to go talk to this girl in the weird little creepy polka dot skirt there. And she's going to ask us if we want to try out the skateboard. Sure. Alright, so this time we're going to actually perform tricks within a certain number of tries. Each time a combo breaks, the number of tries will be reduced. So the controls are the same as they've always been. Y or triangle is grind. Perform tricks on platform edges. A, X, and B, or X, square, and circle would be tricks. Grind to combine, perform various tricks. The A, X, and B, I believe, are only going to work when we're already in the air. So we have 5 tries to get 1,000 points for this one. This might take a couple tries, so bear with me. So, grind. Oh, that was terrible. Alright. Ooh, I screwed up on that one. Alright, might have to do this one again. Oh no, we got it. I mean, we barely got it, but we got it. So yeah, so what I was trying to do was to grind up to the end of the rail and then jump and like go almost towards the entrance to the sandlot because it gives you, it gives you more room before you hit the ground, so you get more points. So anyway, that is the SB Street Rave, is what it's called in the journal, and we did it with 1,000 points or more. So the rest of the Twilight Town missions are Mushroom 13, numbers 7, 8, and 12, so we will not be doing those until later. Alright, so that's it for our Twilight Town missions. There is one in Radiant Garden that doesn't involve Mushroom 13 or data battles, so we'll head over and do that next. Alright, so for our one minigame and corresponding mission in Radiant Garden, I'm not sure at what point in the game this unlocks, but go and talk to Scrooge here. I still don't have enough trial data for my skateboard. Could you help me out, laddies? Sure, Uncle Scrooge. As soon as you give us your #1 dime. For those of you who don't get the reference, DuckTales, Scrooge, #1 dime. Check it out. It's on Disney+. Alright, practice combos and other tricks. So, same as the Twilight Town skateboard, except this time, we have no time limit. We just need to get 200 points. Okay, so the problem is we do have to do it in one shot, so let's get back up here. Let's try to get up here and grind. There we go. And there's our 200 and then some. And then we can go ahead and quit. Alright, so he says that he doesn't have enough data yet, but as far as our journal is concerned, he does. So there it is, Radiant Garden, give it a SB freestyle, and we finished with 200 or more points, easily. And again, all we have left in this world is to fight the data battles again. Well, fight Zaldin, Vexen, blah 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 blah, we'll come to that later. And then Mushroom #9, which, again, we're not doing that yet. So... Land of Dragons and Beast Castle do not have any missions besides Mushroom 13 battles. So for our next mission, we're going to be heading over to Olympus Coliseum next. Alright, here we are in Olympus Coliseum. We are up in the destroyed Coliseum. We are out of the underworld. So what we're going to do is go over and talk to Phil. Training never really ends. The key to progress is to properly outfit yourself. Alright, so Phil's training. Practice mode is very easy. We're just gonna do practice mode, and we're just gonna do it. That's it. All we have to do is just do this once. There's no score requirement on this one or anything.
Yeah.
Now I think. Ooh, okay, magic doesn't work.
This is it. It's over.
Alright, so the only thing that smashes the pots is the finisher of the combo. And really, I think we can just quit out of this and have it be done. Alright, yep, so try practice mode is done. Now, for Maniac mode, there is a score requirement. We need to hit 1,000. So, like I just said, only the finisher of a combo destroys the pots. So we're going to throw Fenrir back on for that negative combo. We're going to go into abilities and turn... Where is it? Turn on negative combo, take off our combo pluses. I'm going to leave Combo Master on. I'm going to leave our ground finisher abilities on this time because they're radial attacks and they'll destroy more pots at once. Alright, let's do Maniac mode and knock out that 1,000 score. So on this one, we're going to see like the giant pots and we can send those flying into the little ones. So we need 1,000 points from those orbs. Let's do it. And this is timed. Smash the pots and collect orbs within the time limit. Break pots to collect orbs. Smash bigger pots into smaller ones to get a crap ton of orbs. Destroy the smaller pots quicker to make the big ones appear.
Back off! This is it! Back off! This is it! It's over!
So basically, I'm just trying to spam the explosion finisher right now by making sure I'm surrounded by several of the pots.
This is it! This is it! It's over!
Alright, there's our big guy.
It's over!
Alright, so this time let's do this right.
This is it! Back off! Back off! Back off! This is it!
And there's our score requirement right there.
Take this!
With half a minute to spare.
Take this! It's over! Take this! Back off!
There we go. We more than made the score for that. Complete with a score of 1,000 or more. We're good. Alright, so I am sticking to the whole one mission per clip thing, so just bear with me a second. So when we talk to these guys and do the tournaments, so you saw these first 4 cups earlier when we were getting ready to do synthesis. Well, yeah, leading up to synthesis and getting the Ultima weapon. So I already got the score requirement for the journal for these first 3 cups, so I am not going to do them again during this episode. Now the Goddess of Fate cup, well, let's double check. I'm not sure if I got that one, so let's see if that is what's going to be next. Alright, so the Underdrome Pain and Panic we got. We needed a score of 2,000 or more on the Pain and Panic, 1,000 on the Cerberus, and 5,000 on the Titan. Now, just for recap, for the I did talk about it when we did it, I think, but for the Titan Cup, you basically want to use the Stitch summon each round, and then bring out Genie to level the playing field afterwards. Or if you're really overpowered, just use Stitch twice and really rack up the points. And then use Genie to help you out during the Hercules boss fight at the end, which is, I think, what we did, actually. And I am... yeah, let's check. Okay, so the Goddess of Fate Cup we did not get the score on, so we'll be doing that clip. We'll be doing that in the next clip. But then we've also now unlocked the Paradox Battle Cups, which are just harder versions of the first 3 cups. And those will each get their own separate clips, since those are like going to be a good 5-10 minutes each. Plus, we're already going with the pattern of keeping each mission by itself, so we're going to stick to that. Alright, so we are right where we left off after the last clip where we did Phil's training. So here we are. We're going to do the Goddess of Fate Cup, because the required score is 3,000, and I only got 2,230 points. So we're going to start from the beginning to make sure that we get everything. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I made a very, very bad boo-boo. So... go for the full proper setup. Ultima weapon, turn your combo pluses back on, turn that negative combo off. Make sure that you still have the proper shortcut, Magnega, Curaga, Thundaga, Reflega. And let's try this again. Oh, no, not you.
Let's go! Let's go!
Actually just got really lucky with that happening. With him doing it on his own.
It's over!
Doing better than last time.
Gather! Back off! Back off! Take this!
You want to try to get the 3,000 right here, if at all possible. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen.
Back off! Yeah!
Alright, so we're at Hades and we didn't get it. Well, what can we do? So you see those hammer frames right there? I hate that! Just keep taking out the hammer frames because they're gonna keep dropping points. Really?
Give me strength!
Really? Alright, so we didn't get it, so we gotta try again. Alright, take out this wave. Now.
Give me strength! Sora!
There we go.
Light! Sora!
There we go.
Sora!
Alright, that's what I did wrong. So wait for the second wave of enemies in the first round.
Back off!
Look at that, we got 1,700 already just off the first round. Then thunder! Because we're not taking any chances with those timed rounds. Same with this one. Yeah, we got it this time, no problem.
This is it!
And there it is.
It's over! Yeah! Back off! Back off! Back off! This is it! It's over! Yeah! It's over! This is it! Yeah!
You know what? Just to be sure. Let's see how high we can get that score.
Sora!
Alright, so we made the score with 700 points extra. Now let's just take care of Hades.
Feel the heat. Feel the heat. Feel the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is it. Yeah.
Feel the heat.
It's over.
Isn't happening.
And thanks to stat maxing, we just took him down in like, what, 10 seconds? Quit because we made our score. Alright, so let's just double check and be sure here. Goddess of Fate. Give it a try. Win with a score of 3,000 or more. We did that. Alright, so that is that for the last regular tournament that we didn't get the score requirement for. Next up will be the Paradox battles. Alright, so our next minigame slash mission is the first of the Paradox battles, which are special cups that open up. And I believe these don't open until you've finished the original 4 tournaments. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. So they might open up before that. Either way, by this point in the game, they're all accessible except for one. So to enter these tournaments, we don't talk to Pain or Panic, whichever one it was. We go talk to the head honcho himself, James Woods. Welcome to the Hades Paradox Cup. Kind of false advertising because the Paradox Hades Cup is not open yet. So we're going to do the Pain and Panic Paradox Cup. And I believe the score requirement for this one is 2,500. So it's just like the original Pain and Panic Cup. Limits will consume less MP. Drive gauge can't be used. It's the same rules, just, you know, the enemy levels are going to be a lot higher. But that's why we stat maxed, because we should still take out everything in like 1 or 2 hits. Alright, so that's the Trinity limit with all 3 party members. that, we got rid of them all before the timer ran out. And then it should be Leon and Yuffie again. So I recommend taking Yuffie out first. So you don't gotta worry about the projectiles. Not that it matters, because we're too over-leveled for it to matter anyway. Alright, so that was the... Oh, alright, so we got a achievement up there for doing that one for the first time. Like I said, with the other games, I'm probably not going to cover achievements in the Let's Plays. And I mean, normally I'm all about hunting achievements, trophies, whatever platform I'm on, but I want these Let's Plays to focus on completing the game to 100% without being concerned about the achievements. I'll do achievement guides, maybe not, but if I do, they will be separate from the Let's Plays. Anyway, I digress. So, the Paradox Battles, Pain and Panic, it was a score of 2,500 or more. Alright, so that's that one. Alright, so next up, for our next minigame mission, we're going to do the Cerberus Paradox Cup. And same thing, we can use our drive forms, but we have to fight by ourselves, and yeah, we have the time limit back on this one. And our score requirement for this one is 1,300, which I believe is the same as the original cup. Okay, nope, the original was 1,000, this time it's 1,300, but enemies are more powerful, so we should be getting more points off. Or not.
Gather! Take this!
Alright, so we did make our score, so now it's just a matter of surviving Paradox Cerberus.
Yeah! Take this! Go! Back off!
Man, Final Form's awesome, and it's cool that we could use it alone in this one. Alright, so for some reason it put Auron back in the party, which we're going to stick with our main party, like I said a while back now. Alright, so that was the Paradox Cerberus Cup, and I am confident that I was correct about the 1,300 score, so that one's done. Alright, next up is the Paradox Titan Cup. Now, I have been struggling with this one, trying to find a way to get that 10,000 point score that's required for this. So that's why the tournament's already shown as completed, whereas in the Cerberus Paradox Cup clip, it was not completed. We've also unlocked the Hades Paradox Cup for completing all other tournaments at least once and having our summon gauge at level 7. We're going to do that in its own separate video because it's a 50-round tournament just like the Hades Cup in the first game. Alright, so we're trying to get the 10,000 points for the Paradox Cup. I've been having trouble with this, so I went and looked at how other people did it. And so again, I did not discover this. Someone else did it and was kind enough to put it out there for the rest of us players to see. So make sure we have, where is it? Make sure we have the jackpot ability on. Make sure you have the combination boost for the limit gauge increase, the summon boost. And we are going to use the Gullwing Keyblade for this. So what that does is it gives us double experience when defeating an enemy when our health isn't critical, and apparently it also works to double the point orbs for the tournaments. So let's give this a shot and see if it works. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get Stitch ready, and we're gonna let these guys beat the crap out of us until we're critical. Which shouldn't take much since we're playing on critical.
Gives me strength!
So Stitch should just keep on using this for like the entirety of his gauge. And then right at the end of the gauge, use the Ohana limit. And then do it again. The only problem with this is you gotta be careful because this does have that 500 point gauge, and if that hits 0, you gotta start all over again anyway, so just keep that in mind. Well, look at that score climbing. Alright, so let's go ahead and get down to critical again. And wait for it again. And I want to reiterate that I did not discover this myself. I found this combing through YouTube videos of other people who clearly struggled as much as I did to get this the first time around. And thankfully, as I said, they were kind enough to share their secret with the rest of us, and now I'm forwarding that along. So I first round already. This is great. I wish I knew about this like any of the other times I played this game. These guys, Magnega, Bandaga, and done. Alright, so we should get a full summon gauge back after this, and same thing. Let it take it like 1 or 2 hits, preferably not from the assassins. I expect that we'll hit 10,000 points before this round is over. So like I said, keep an eye on that summon gauge when you get down to 0, and right before it runs out, use the Ohana command. Alright, so we've got the score requirement. Let's heal up, and there's no need to do anything fancy here. Use the Peter Pan summon, use the Neverland command, and just destroy everything in you and take away any points. Look at that, there's our 10,000.
Light! Our turn? Let's go! Our turn?
So now that we have MP back, I'm going to switch over to Magnega Thundaga combination instead. Because now the goal is just to get to the end without running out of points, which can be difficult. But we're going to make it so it's not.
Yeah. 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 This is it. Ha! Take this.
Yeah, these guys, these assassins, they are definitely a problem. But we still have over 300 points. We're at the semi-final round. We should be okay. Alright, so now we just gotta beat Hercules again. Which really shouldn't be too difficult. Trinity limit at you.
Take this. Back off.
Now let's get Genie. And he's already, what's that, Wisdom Form Genie? Now we want Final Form, so let's get Final Genie.
How's this for you?
And let's use...
How's this for you?
Light. Back off.
That's it. We got it. I mean, you guys are only seeing this this one clip, but this was my 5th try at trying to get this one, and I am so glad it's finally over. So if we go to look at the journal now, Paradox Titan Cup, win with a score of 10,000 or more, we're done. Again, the Paradox Hades Cup we're going to come back to in its own separate video, and then the rest is just another mushroom. So, for the time being, we are done with the Olympus Coliseum missions. Alright, so here we are back in our hollow Radiant Garden hub house. Just doesn't roll off the tongue the same way. Here we are back in our house. So we did all of the missions. We did all of the missions for Twilight Town, Radiant Garden, Olympus Coliseum, excluding the Hades Paradox Cup, because that's going to be on its own thing. And then, like I said, we also did not touch on the Mushroom 13 related missions or the Organization 13 Data Battles related missions. So, on the... Like I said, I pretty much knew from the start on this one that I was going to break it up into 2 videos just to avoid having one lengthy video of all just mini-games. So, next time we'll clear out the rest of the world's missions, which it's actually only going to be Agrabah, 100 Acre Wood, Atlantica, Port Royal, Halloween Town, and Space Paranoids. A lot of these only have like 1 or 2 missions apiece. 100 Acre Wood and Atlantica is where we'll spend most of our time on the next part. But we're going to stop this one here. Let's go ahead and clear out all these new entries real quick. So we did get the Peter Pan limit, and I thought we got the regular Trinity limit, didn't we? That's odd. Alright, I thought the Trinity limit may have had 2 separate entries, but I guess not. So we're almost done with the limit section. I mean, we just have to make sure we use the rest of the limits at least once, which we'll cover that later on. But anyway, if we go into mini games, we have all the we do have all the mini. Well, actually, I think the Mushroom 13 entries show up under here too. But we've got all these mini game entries for Twilight Town, Mail Delivery, Cargo Climb, Grandstander, Poster Duty, Bumble Buster, Junk Sweep, and SB Street Rave. Radiant Garden, we've got the SB Freestyle. Olympus Coliseum, we have Phil's Training, which that score only applies to Maniac mode because Practice mode has no score. The Underdrome, Pain and Panic, Cerberus, Titan, and Goddess of Fate. Paradox Battles, Pain and Panic, Cerberus, and Titan. Okay, yep, so the mushrooms do show up here. So the mission and minigame sections of the journal will be like probably not completed until like the very end of this Let's Play, because I believe all of the secret bosses, one of which is yet to be identified, and for those who haven't played this, I won't spoil it, he shows up in there too. Anyway, so there's our typical end of episode journal review. And yeah, that's going to be it for this part. So we have made significant progress towards finishing the missions and mini games, and we'll wrap that up in the next episode. And from there, we'll probably head on to do Gummy Ship stuff, and then we'll do the Paradox Hades Cup after that, just to give you an idea of what to expect for the next few episodes. And then after that, after we've done the rest of the missions, mini-games, Gummy Ship stuff, and the Paradox Hades Cup, then we'll go take on the final boss for the first time to unlock the rest of the mushrooms and organization data battles. Alright, as always, thank you for watching. Hope everyone's enjoying the game, the story. I mean, not really much story going on right now, so hope everyone's enjoying the game itself so far. Hopefully the mini games are action-packed enough to keep everybody watching, and if not, we'll be done with those soon and on to something else. Like I said, until next time, may your heart be your guiding key.